Welcome back. President Biden addressing the situation in Israel as well as Ukraine tonight in a prime-time speech from the Oval Office. The president is also denying a report that the U.S. military would join Israel's defense force if Hezbollah enters this conflict. Watch this.
There's a report in the Times of Israel that says Biden officials have indicated to Israel in recent days that if Hezbollah initiates a war against Israel, the U.S. military will join the IDF in fighting the terrorist group.
Not true.
Not true.
That was never said.
And yet we know this week 2,000 people were put, military were put on notice for potential deployment, ready for deployment. Joining me right now is former Bridgewater Associate CEO and Pennsylvania Senate candidate, David McCormick. David, great to see you.
Hey, great to be here,
Thank
Maria.
you so much. You're a West Point grad. You served in the first Gulf War. You have experience in the region. Thank you for your service to our great country. How do you see all of this?
Well, first of all, congratulations on 30 great years.
Oh, thank you
I think
much.
I've known you for 20 of those.
I know.
So, very happy.
And it goes by in a snap.
Your great success. Listen, we are at a critical moment of weakness in terms of how the world sees us and risk. We see it with China. We see it with Russia's invasion of Ukraine. We see it with this horrible, barbaric invasion. This isn't war. These were war crimes that were prosecuted against Israel. And it's a time for strength and resolve from our leadership.
You say you want moral clarity.
Absolutely. And we need moral clarity. We, as Americans, need to stand by our closest ally, Israel, with all the military support and intelligence support they need to prosecute the war. We need to tighten the noose around Iran. If it was ever in question that Iran was a threat to America and a threat to Israel, that question has been resolved. We need to tighten the noose on them and make sure that they're no longer able to support terrorism. And finally, we need to be vigilant, because this is the moment. It's the lesson we learned on the playground. If the bully thinks you're weak, that's the time they try to push you around. And right now, I'm afraid that our adversaries around the world think we're weak.
Well, I mean, look, he won't even connect the dots to Iran.
Right.
You know that. He won't say it.
Right.
We'll see if he says it tonight.
Well, listen, I'm connecting the following dots, which is the disgraceful withdrawal from Afghanistan, the ham-handed handling and almost the encouragement that was given to Putin by the way President Biden handled that, and then the lackluster response early on, and then finally what we're now seeing with Hamas, and that's a direct result of a very soft approach to Iran. And Iran has continued, based on the deal that was done with President Obama, to be able to underwrite terrorists around the world because they've had the resources to do so.
And you're going to take all of this on should you win the Senate seat. Let's talk about your campaign for Senate to unseat Democrat Senator Bob Casey. Yesterday, you called him out on X for not criticizing his own party after some Democrats rushed to blame Israel for the Gaza hospital blast this week. An hour later, Casey posts this: "The United States stands with Israel as it responds to this attack by working to destroy Hamas." You pointed out that back in 2021, Casey failed to support a bill which was imposing sanctions on Hamas, the Islamic Jihad, and other terrorist groups. In 2015, he voted 3 times to approve the Iran nuclear deal. Tell us more.
Well, listen, this is a moment we're all being tested. We see our university presidents being tested, and many of them failing. We see members of Congress being tested, and many of them failing without moral clarity. And in this particular case, my opponent, Senator Casey, has not demonstrated moral clarity, and I called him out on that because it's important that our leaders stand up and make it clear that that this was a barbaric act against Israel, and that we need to stand by our ally. But there's a broader question here, which is why I'm running. And the reason I'm running is I've been blessed by all that America has to offer. I grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania, went to West Point, have had a successful business career. I've really lived the American dream, and I think that dream's slipping away. And so the reason I'm running is that the people of Pennsylvania deserve better. And Senator Casey has been in office for 17 years. In the most consequential state in the country, he's been an inconsequential senator, and he's voted with Joe Biden 98% of the time. So he's really been a career politician and a rubber stamp for Joe Biden. And the people of Pennsylvania are very unhappy and they deserve better.
Well, this could be a key pivot for the Republicans to take the Senate in the next cycle, right?
Yeah.
This seat could actually help the Republicans take it.
Absolutely. You go across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, 40-year high in inflation. People say Bidenomics is improving. Inflation is going down. Prices are up 20%.
Yeah.
If you're on a fixed income or you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's killing you.
Well, it's also the essentials, right? Food,
Exactly.
fuel, shelter. These are
Right.
the things that are still elevated.
Crime. I mean, the city of Philadelphia, crime is at an all-time high. I was in a sports store the other day, and I asked, who's buying guns? And the answer was, women are buying more than half the guns.
Wow.
Handguns in suburban, outside of Philadelphia, those suburban neighborhoods, because they're so afraid of crime.
It's interesting. My friends have guns. You're right, and women are afraid because people are robbing, stealing. I mean, you've got
Looting in downtown Philadelphia. Right?
It's going on in all big cities. I want to get your take on China. You said you had a very successful business career, and you did. When you started running in politics, you saw the adversary for who it was in terms of China. And Chinese leader Xi Jinping said earlier today that the top priority for the Israel-Hamas war should be ceasefire as soon as possible, claiming that a two-state solution to establish an independent Palestine is, quote, the only fundamental way out. Xi is also discussing the war with Russian President Vladimir Putin during a 3-hour meeting in Beijing yesterday, where he praised his, quote, good working relationship and deep friendship with Vladimir Putin. This is what has happened under Joe Biden's foreign policy.
Absolutely. And start with China. China has a plan to replace America as the global superpower. China has a plan that threatens America's interests around the world with its military capability, its economic capability, and we do not have a plan. Joe Biden and his administration has not put forward a plan. And the plan needs to have two parts. We need to build muscle at home, go to the gym and get our economy back on track, and we need to build our military capability, and we need to engage with China in a way that reduces our dependency, our supply chains, and is able to ensure that we're the technology leader in the world.
Well, I know that doesn't happen overnight, but we've been talking about this for a long time.
Right.
How come we don't have more supply chains out of China?
Right, absolutely. We all learned during COVID two things.
Exactly.
Our pharmaceutical supply
That's
chains,
right.
highly dependent, and then semiconductors. And these are the direct result of decades of bad policy that needs to be corrected in a much more aggressive way.
David, we'll be watching your campaign.